Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm Rosalba, a new illustrator and writer of children's books. Today I'm showing you a technique that I use when I come to producing my books to be published. All my work is produced through using watercolors. Well, not sure why I'm showing you this. I'm sure you all of you know what watercolors are. So I just use brushes and some pens. So I don't use any technology at all when it comes to producing my work. However, when it comes to completing the books, I do use some technology. And I came to use technology because I realized that it made my life much easier, so that I could be faster at actually creating the books. So I'll show you what I mean. With my first book, The Little Bird with the Bee and the Wings, I produce the characters within the setting, as you can see here. And also you can see here the characters are within the actual setting. So what I decided to do for my next book, which is Learning to See with a P and a G, a Quiggy's adventure actually, I decided that it would be easier for me to take an approach, the old approach that was taken with Disney films back in the day, where they produce the setting and separately the characters. So here in this setting, for example, using software, I put the dinosaur, the father, and then the child dinosaur onto the setting, which meant then I could just move them wherever it needed to be, and I didn't have to worry about painting everything again. As you know, this probably took me quite a few days, perhaps a week, to complete. So I'll show you another setting, which again would have taken me a long time if, you know, to produce. Well, it took me a long time to produce, but I only did it once. Again, the layers. So these washes were used as the sky throughout the setting, which you will see in a minute. This volcano as well was an important feature in the setting, so you're going to be seeing that. These two, this is part of this hill, is it? Oh no, I apologize, it's not. This is part of the setting. You will see in a minute where that will go, and that is part of that. And you can see in the foreground I decided to paint some beautiful flowers. In fact, that mushroom comes to this side in the book, so I'm just going to move it gently like that. I do not want to make you dizzy with the camera. And yes, so I was able to put these exotic flowers at the front, and then finally I painted the characters separately. Again, they are not within the right scale, but again, using software, I was able to shrink them to either move them forward in the setting, making them appear as they're closer to us, or shrink them to make them as if they're moving right in the distance, far away in the distance. Okay, so now I'm going to show you that setting in the book. So I hope you can see what I mean about the different washes being used in different parts of the book. On the page, the volcano, which is quite prominent here, and the hills, you know, where they're going to be moving throughout. You can see the creatures speaking to each other there. Later in another part of the same setting, they'll be here forward because they're walking throughout. And then at the front, you see the beautiful flowers, some sort of foliage. And I do that several times throughout the book. Well, maybe not several times, but quite a few times. As you can see, you can have a look at that on the page. They have come close now. Again, all I had to do was I painted them in another part, you know, of the watercolor paper, then scan them using the software as well, move them forward. But it's the same. You can see the washes there, part of the volcano, and that saved me a lot of work. And the book got published without taking too long. So I really hope that this has been helpful. If you like the video, please hit the like button, and if you haven't done so, please subscribe. I hope to see you again soon. Thank you so much. Bye.